This is the tale of a little man in a big city with even bigger dreams, but even he knows better than to have any hopes or wishes in his broken down community for born and bred juvies. Why? Because all the other kids around his age are busy playing outside with their toys and trinkets, little gadgets and whatnot. Not him though, see, he wasn't raised in a good type of neighborhood since the little man grew up learning how to disassemble and reassemble a 9mm pistol quicker than a lightning bolt. Didn't scare him though because he liked the crashing sound of thunder that it made when he got to pull the trigger, so. But this couldn't possibly be his fault, right? Since his dad was never there to teach him right from wrong or how to right his wrongs. He was too busy focusing on his basketball career to be there for him. But don't get it twisted, guys. By that, I just mean that he liked to shoot at the op from the three-point line, and whenever he dropped a body and disappeared before the cops, he liked to call that a fadeaway shot. But he ended up getting locked up, and the last thing that he ever said to the little man was, "Don't be like me, be you." Too little, too late, though, because flash forward, he's now a big man in what seems to be a small city with no dreams because those died a long time ago, because unlike them, we get to pick and choose our dreams, like being a self-taught astronaut or a cricket player. Scratch that, probably not. Or to just reach for the stars. Not them, though. They've got to reach for wallets, pick pockets, and their broken dreams off the ground and mold it into a Glock and aim it at anybody's head who isn't a part of the gang or who poses a threat. He's got to check through his blinds every morning to see if there's someone outside that he doesn't like, because he keeps a gun on his waist at all times to keep people like that away, to keep people he hates afraid, to keep people that weren't going to give him the time of day another reason not to. So he decides to take a stroll down his block as he thinks back to the last couple of bodies that he dropped. See, there's a rival gang member talking too much, so the big man was told to go fill him up with some lead, and to say the least, when they met, the big man had to tuck him in nicely into his deathbed. Or that other time that he killed an old lady. We'll never know why he did something so shady. He just passed by her on the street when he decided to unload his heat, and as she fell down and her purse fell to the ground and the coins hit it, they sounded like wind chimes. All of that was just to say that the big man can make you disappear in the drop of a dime, but as you can see, he doesn't have the average 9-to-5 job. No, for his line of work, he'd rather have a 5 and a 9 by his hip in case he has to deal with a large mob, so that if he misses the first round, he can make sure you won't duck, weave, and bob out of the second one. And if he misses that one too, well, I guess the only thing that was shot was his hand-eye coordination, because at this point in his twisted life, this job we speak of is his sole driving passion and motivation. Anyways, he decides to take a stroll down his block. He turns the corner, sees an op, thinks to himself, no, not down this lane. Today I don't feel like getting shot, so he turns the other direction, and to his surprise, he sees his dealer. That has to be her, he thinks to himself, because there's only one girl in the world who eats that much candy and has a silver tongue and flips that many bricks. And if you don't know what flipping a brick means, it's to sell cocaine. So in other words, she's a girl who's good at sweet talking and can flip enough bricks to build another White House. But before he even has time to go dab her up, she pulls out a stick and tells him, hands up. Yo, what is this, Jax? He says, and she responds with, I'm sorry, big man. This is just the life that we chose. It's either going to be me or you, but the big man never got to hear that part. All he saw was a lightning bolt, which was quickly followed by a thunderclap. So that's just how the life of the big man ends. Dead and alone with no friends. It was a sad life that he lived, but was it meant to end in a fashion so horrific? Well, I mean, you can't tell me you didn't see the writing on the walls from a very young age. We call those hieroglyphics.